Can I ask, and this is important for me to understand, how old was Gigi when she decided that she wanted to be an artist? And the only reason I'm asking is when I was young, I didn't want to go to school either. I'm trying to get a sense for childhood development here in this day and age, because I'll tell a story. I was in Hawaii in a beautiful place, and my wife and I were looking at this beautiful sunset, and there was a little girl there whose dad kept making her get in the pool for about an hour and a half and doing all these things. And then it continued and continued. And then she went and got the phone and was doing all these things. And I just was struck by how young she was and how I felt. I don't know what was going through her mind, but it felt manipulative. I'm just being honest with you, because she didn't look once at the sunset. And Gigi, you may feel as well. It's a scary time when every single kid that you're seeing at school wants to be quote unquote Insta famous, because we all know that being famous is not an end goal. There's no fulfillment in that. So I want to ask you how you deal with that and what that even means to you when I say the term Insta famous.
I don't really understand what it's like to completely grow up around and inside social media, because social media came with the career that I had chosen, which was acting and singing. But now that I'm used to it and I kind of get it, it is scary, because you have to be self-aware once you're using social media. It should not be an end goal or your end game. Social media, if you're using it, should come alongside something. And if it's something you want to pursue, then go ahead. But I do believe that you're not going to be successful forever on social media. Social media may only be here for so long. And I believe that choosing a career that will, support you lifelong, long term, something you can raise yourself, raise a family on, that should be the path you should choose, which social media is not necessarily that path.
I think obviously everything you said makes sense, but the part of the piece for me that I'm trying to, as a parent, wrap my mind around is how young you are. Have you ever been in a dangerous situation or felt unsafe with your exposure?
That is a big piece of this. We all have, especially growing up in the way that I've grown up, yes. I have made mistakes that, my mom has always been very straightforward with me, both parents, protecting me, especially growing up in this position. You can't post your location. You can't post extremely personal information about yourself. We all have our inside information, and at one point I had, there was a social media, I'm not sure if I can say the name, and it had a new feature where on a map you could put your location. And I was just playing around with it, and I had put my location, but the social media was out to the open, and other people, everyone could see my location. It ended up getting screenshotted, and I was exposed. We've since moved from that location, but at the end of the day, it was still a very dangerous situation I was in. And I had told my mom was like, this is the dangerous part. I'm not gonna yell at you, but you can't do this because you're not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting everyone else in this house in danger. And yes, social media is dangerous. And my tips would be, don't post your location, keep your account private, don't post personal things. Just posting your last name or your number or your email people can find you on all sorts of platforms, especially in this day and age.
I think the key is, and you're so mature about this, and you have a career, you're a musician, and you're promoting that through social media, and I mean, that is the way you have to go now. My point is, though, especially at a younger age, yes, let social media be part of your life, but don't let social media be your life.